Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon from a warm and sunny Spain. I always catch myself doing my hair when I do my live videos. I don't know if you recognize that, but it's a very annoying habit and I can't seem to switch it off, but I'm trying. So, do you know one of those mornings where everything goes wrong? So I had that, so that's why I look a little bit warm, because I was looking for like we have this co-working spaces here in Gran Canaria, and I'm just moved here, so I was trying to check in, and the Wi-Fi didn't work, and blah blah blah. So I had to rush back home, and well, anyway, long story short, we are here. So that's why I look a little bit like this. Welcome to another transformational talks. Every Tuesday, I always confuse Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday, I cover one of the topics that I guide my one-to-one clients in my Purpose into Power Prism, as they call them. It's my 7-step system to turn your purpose, not only identify and find or really rebuild your purpose into a powerful business concept. And today I want to talk to you about how to create your life and business skyline, even if you don't know your next steps yet. So the reason I'm going to do this topic today is because I noticed that even for myself, but also the women in my network and the clients I work with, sometimes needed to take a step back, to tune out and to see the bigger picture for themselves. Because sometimes we tend to keep running and walk around in the same circles, and we tend to forget sometimes to take a step back is really necessary to see the bigger picture. And sometimes I use the metaphor from a football stadium. So when you are in the game, it's really hard to see the overview. That's why the scouts, for example, are always on this sitting higher to see the total game. And that's what I want you to do now as well. But before I jump into that, I want to introduce myself for the people that don't know me or watch it on replay. My name is Meerte. I'm a 35-year-old Dutch entrepreneur, and I moved to the UK in September 2020 to expand my consultancy business. And I'm currently relocated in Spain because I really want to live and work wherever I think that serves my purpose. And what I do is I guide specifically female entrepreneurs and leaders to not only understand and help and heal their past, but also to transform that into a powerful business. So how can you use that everything, all the gifts that you have inside you, how can you use that for the benefit of your business and even your organization? So I work for entrepreneurs, but I also work for CEOs and directors that are working, for example, in a social business environment, or even an NGO, non-governmental organizations, or my entrepreneurs that have built their passion business. Let's call it passion business. So a little bit of background, because everything I do in these talks is always based on my personal experience. And I decided not to dress things up. I just want to take you with me on the journey, help share my lessons with you, and give you the best tips and advice that I can give in order for you to grow, like on this short videos, basically. And I see people are jumping on, so when you're here, say hello if you want, so I know who you are. Today we're going to talk about the skyline, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm currently, as I said, like located in Spain, and one of the reasons I do that is because I needed to create like even better overview of the things that I want in my life and business. Even though I have it clear, and I'm going to share with you the technique that I use to get that clear for myself, but you find different layers every time because you're constantly evolving. Every day you're growing and getting richer inside. And it's good to once in a while take a step back and look at it from what I said, like a scout sitting higher and watching the game instead of being the player all the time. So one of the things that I found out, and I'm going to explain a little bit more about it later, but one of the things I found out is that I did a lot of intensive trainings the past few weeks. And they're all about like your offer, what's your product, how we're going to market things, and it's really like a very interesting process. And even though I helped a lot of organizations and a lot of CEOs and entrepreneurs, I think I've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs on board level, on national level. I still do strategic work and advisory for the National Football Association, for example, in Holland, so where I really focus on strategizing the organization. I noticed for myself that even though I can help with all of that, the thing that makes me really happy is to help you personally, to really go steps deeper into your purpose, really discover why you are here, help you heal the pains that you experienced in the past, and turn your adversities into adventures, as I like to call it. And even though sometimes we get confused, at least I am, and as I said, I just decided to be honest because I want to share my lessons with you. I think that's the most valuable thing I can give you. One of the things I experience sometimes myself as well is that you start comparing yourself to others, and you think, oh, I should have been further by now. That was one of my limited beliefs, for example. And instead, if you focus on the things that you are already doing, and also shine a light on the things that you've already done, and that's what the Skyline is very, very powerful that we're going to do. If you shine the light on the things you've already achieved and already done, it doesn't automatically have to mean that that's also what you're going to do in the future, but you did it. And we sometimes just keep running, and we don't even look back or be proud of ourselves for all the things that we've already did. And I see those things really as stepping stones for you to grow into your true purpose. And I really believe, and there are a lot of people working on purposes as well, and I'm not the only one who can help you with it. So I'm not the only one who can help you really identify your purpose and turn it into a powerful business or organization. However, I know that I am one of the best. I guided organizations, big CEOs, big leaders on this level. I still do that on a global level. However, if you don't resonate with me, with my message, with my experience, my skill set that I use, then it's okay. And if you do, that's the reason why you're listening right now, right? So either way, it's okay. And the same thing for you. Like, we are not a one size fits all. And we are all unique female entrepreneurs who are here on the mission that is beyond themselves. And I am here to help you grow into the potential of that mission. And I've been giving it a lot of thought the past few days, because specifically in this time, like, there are so many people out there. There are so many coaches, so many business mentors, so many people that tell you that they can help you. However, is it always true, and how do you stand out? How do you market yourself? But all the answers to those questions start with, what do you really want to do, right? And even though I can do all the things that I just told you, I can guide whole municipalities, whole organizations to the next level, is that still the thing that I really want to do? No, not in my daily life. But it's an outcome, because I really believe that everything starts with you. And the more you are aligned with your skyline, the things that you really want in life and business, the more your organization or your business will benefit from that. And it's not like something that you buy and apply and then you have it. No, it's something you buy, you apply, you try, you fail, and you try again. And you grow and you get better at it. And it really begins to bug me a little bit. And I notice it when I talk about it. But as I said, I decided just to be honest, just to be myself. That there seems to be a hype going on, that people are not focusing on the process and not focusing on the pains that come with that process, or the doubts, or the hard work, or the exhaustion, or the anxiety, or the stress, or whatever it is. And it made me realize that I am not a business mentor. or I am not an energetic healer. I am not this or this or this. I am someone who guides my clients to grow into the best version of themselves. One, so everyone who wants to grow personally, spiritually, as an entrepreneur, in their business. So how do you grow into your business, into that bigger mission that you are on? And how do you grow as an organization or as a business in your market? It's like a process, and that is where the Skyline comes in. So I hope this is making sense so far. If you want to respond, please, ladies, do. So I'm very curious if you recognize this. So one of the things that I really wanted to talk to you about today is that your skyline isn't this image and that's it. It's a constant process. It's constantly evolving, and there is no certainty in life. Like look at this situation where we are in globally. However, I really believe that you can work with your intentions. So what intentions do you want to live and build and run your business? Those are the certainties that you can always strive to. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean based on my own skyline. But I need to check my notes again. So what I did last year is when I don't know, have you ever felt a time in your life where you felt like you didn't have any direction, you didn't know where to go, you felt like you were lost and feeling overwhelmed, and perhaps that made you stressed and made you feel like you started doubting yourself, and you felt this deep unsatisfaction, like this deep feeling of unfulfillment. And that's what I had like a year and a half ago, and I told that in previous videos, that I really came to the realization that I found myself standing on the sidelines of my life. I was always like more reactive, even though I'm a very active and proactive person, but I was not owning my true purpose yet, because it wasn't my time. So now I do know what it is, and I know I am here to guide you to that place back in yourself where you have everything you need, and then build a badass business, because that's what we do. But we're building a business that's really authentic to you and that serves you, and not a one size fits all. And it really fuels me, and I notice it when I talk about it, that there are so many people that are used to work in a certain way, in a certain sequence or order, and that's not for me. I'm a really creative person, really vivid, really energetic, really fluid, really. I want to grab life by the balls and constantly create what works for me. And if you're a little bit like me, then you will find that all the programs that are being offered, all the well-meant trainings that are being offered, you might notice that they don't really work for you. You can take out elements and then create something for yourself. And that's what I really believe in, that everyone here can create her own life and business skyline the way you want it, and use the input of other people, like the knowledge, to get there, but don't let it be your way to go. Create it yourself. So what I did last year is I drew a line. And in my corporate coaching, so I guided a lot of teams and organizations that were facing challenges or facing growth, or we were creating growth. And I guided a lot of those teams also to really be ready to do that together. So one of the techniques that I used was an impact line. So we really literally drew a line, and let's say, for example, you started working when you were 20. I would say start with 20, or maybe a little bit before. And what we did was we this how do you say it in English? Sometimes I need to find my English words. So I asked them to write down all the impactful situations that they've experienced, and to put that on the impact line. So you can do the same for yourself as well. So what I did is that I have like 3 sections in my lifeline, and you can draw a line if you want. So on the left you have your past, in the middle of course your present, and the future and on the right your future. So a lot of mentors, what I see them do is that they focus on the present and the future, and I don't believe that. I always begin with the past, and I think I know that's my unique selling point. That's the way I do it. There's no right or wrong, but if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. Like for myself and my clients, it gained the biggest results. So if you have like a skyline, if you only focus on the present and the future, you miss out all the events that happened that determine your action, behavior, feelings, your filter of the world right now. And even though there might be painful experiences, they're also very, very, very valuable when it comes to your growth. Because even though, in your answer this question in your head, like, what are the 3 most impactful events in my life, and how did they shape me? So you always take that with you, right? So one of the things for me, for example, is I had my first burnout when I was 21, and I was running for other people. I was working at a job employment office. I did, my colleague got a burnout. I was running the location at the age of 21, and they asked me to do another location. I was just running, but in the end, I was totally exhausted. But that situation, that event, had a really big impact for me on the years after. So it should be on my skyline. So what I want you to visualize is, if you close your eyes and you see that skyline, you see the things that already have happened. And what I do on my skyline is I write down intentions, like things from my heart. So what do I want to see on my future timeline? Even if it's life or business, for me those go hand in hand, because I am my business and my business is me, and people might say that's not good, but it's the way it is. It's my lifestyle. This is what I want to do. So I want to travel the world. I want to work from all places, not only for myself, but to inspire as many people as possible, to help as many women and young girls out there to really listen to their needs and their desires in this world, and to create a powerful life around that. And you know what? It's not always easy. Sometimes it's fucking hard, and it's fucking lonely, and and the other days it's great. So what I do with my intentions, for example, is travel the world. I want to have like a hybrid business. I'm building my hybrid business, online, offline, and on stage. I'm starting to build like this wonderful place in Spain where I can receive all the people, invite all those beautiful women, entrepreneurs and leaders from all over the world to come to me for 1 or 2 weeks, or maybe even longer, where we work on yourself, on your soul, on your spirit, your mindset, and on your strategy. So we can guide like social organizations from there. So we can empower those leaders that want to create an impact in this world. So that is like my intention on my skyline as well. Another intention is I want to be on stage. I want to share my message all over the world. I'm currently being trained for that. And even though there are not many events going on, but I use this time to develop those skills in order for me to do that. So one other intention is more personal intentions. For example, I want to have my own family. I'm not going to lie about that. So those are also things that you need to take in consideration. And as I said, like, this skyline is not in stone. It's not written in stone. You are the one who gets to decide whether you want to take something off, or add something, or change something, or whatever it is. It's a journey. And if you are aware of your past journey, and you fuel that for your present and your future, then it will always be aligned with what you are here for to do. Yeah, so that was basically my message. I always make notes, but I found myself in a place where I don't need them anymore, so which is good. So that's my public speaker training kicking in probably. So if you have any questions about that, and I know I just give you like the rough framework of how I do it, obviously if you really want to do this, really want to work on this, then we can have a talk about that. Let's see, and see if I can help you with that. I would love to. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me in the Facebook on my page. I will always respond. And let me know if you have any questions or something that you need help with. I wish you a good day for now, and I hope to see you guys on a Thursday for the Transformational Truth. So we're going to talk about some personal experiences that I always talk like the truth, like the impact of personal experiences, either whether that's my own or one of my clients, that will also help you and help you get insights for your own life as well. So good day for now, and talk to you later. Bye.